Greetings, Sir and Sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Letherian Infiltrators, which are now well on their way to becoming the ultimate crisis. In today's video, our only real goal is to continue to try and get as much menace as possible, take over some empires nearby, and hopefully, we're gonna fix a problem we found out last time, which is that sadly, if we own an empire, because we are a trade empire, we don't actually get menace points, which is a real shame. As you can see, they don't count as vassals, and I don't have a way to vassalize them. I can't even integrate them into my empire. It makes them essentially worthless, except for they give us a little bit of resource, but that's very little in comparison to what I wanted. So most likely what we're going to do is release them and then go to war with them later to completely consume them. From now on, we're just going to have to be a lot more destructive, or what we could do, I don't really want to, but we could do something like this, swapping out from corporate into something else. Now the problem here is I can't remove criminal heritage, which means for the rest of the game, I would be playing with a dead civic, which is not exactly what I want. But we could go more into war, though, going things like this over here, the Admiralty for extra fire rate, and I'm sure there's other militaristic options. There's lots of different options we can go with, which would make us stronger. I'm not sure, though, but this would allow us to have vassals, which is a really good way to get menace. It's how I wanted to play in the first place. But I also like being a criminal. We are currently a subversive cult, which I love. I love this. I love having our criminal enterprises on other planets. I love the fact that our spies are so much more efficient because of our faster infiltration. But hard choices have to be made, and speaking of which, after looking at the comments, it seems like the consensus is kind of split, but overall I do think I'm going to go with engineered evolution over the psychic route, purely because I don't have the psychic tech yet. It may take a very long time, and this is just really fun to see how the new clone vats are. I've heard very mixed reviews, some people saying they are the best thing ever, and other people saying they are utterly dreadful, so we're going to find out exactly what that's like. So engineered evolution, we can now upgrade our people much better, and let's see what the clone vats are like now. Whoa, that's a lot of upkeep. So 30 upkeep, and 30 food upkeep and 2 energy, but you get monthly organic pop assembly, which is rather than growing them, you're actually assembling them as well. That's huge. Oh, look how slowly we're growing people now, because the more populations you have on a planet, the more growth progress you need. So although we are getting plus 6.88, we need 284.5 to get the next human, which isn't the best. So, yeah, the next time we need to add some housing, I'll make sure to build a city district on one of our worlds, and then build the clone vats. But first, let's see if we can upgrade our people. So let's remove, let's remove repugnant, and what do we really want? We don't want rapid breeders because we are the necrophage, which you just don't want to grow them. Extra unity would be good. Yeah, extra unity, and just leave it at that for now, because we are generating a lot of unity, and I would like to speed that up. So for now, we are just making them more charismatic, and they now produce more unity, so that's good. Make sure not to upgrade these ones, which are currently on the arid world, and that's going to take a while, but more unity is more unity. Currently we are at war over here, and we are doing great. Oh, and before I forget, it turns out in the last episode I messed up a little bit. So with our ships, we have the destroyer, and we now have the menacing destroyer, and I completely missed the fact, until I was editing, and my god, so many comments about this, that, as you can see here, they are using medium armor, medium shields, whereas a normal destroyer uses small. So although there are 6 of these, and only 3 of these, the medium ones are far stronger. So a level 3 shield is giving 215, whereas the small variant, also level 3, is giving 85. So yeah, the menacing destroyers are a lot better than I gave them credit for. Still think the corvettes are the best though. Absolutely love these. And the fact that now with our menace, we now have, where are you? Menacing corvette evasion plus 15% and a 50% disengagement chance. They're going to dodge everything, and then if they do get destroyed, we're most likely getting them back. That is phenomenal. And of course, in the background, I'm trying to make as many scandals as possible. Which is very easy at the moment, because our encryption is really good. Well, our code breaking, that is. Oh, okay, yeah, so we have our habitats now. Leisure, mining, trade, all the usual gubbins. What do I want to... Actually, what do I want to use these for? Could use it for population growth. Probably not. Tech, maybe minerals. We are going to run out of minerals soon. I really want to push for more alloys from these worlds, so it's a bit preemptive. But actually, no, trade value for now. We are, after all, a trade empire, and we do have a lot of bonuses for that, so let's try and get some more trade value. We are lacking in that a bit, considering what we are. No, change of plan. It is going to be mineral-based. The reason is we need minerals now for our ships and our ship upkeep, and that's the whole reason why I built this habitat above a mineral reserve. So let's keep the theme. Here's our MENACE ships. Ooh, lovely, and some research there. Stolen from our neighbours. Wow, did we lose anything? We lost 2 menacing corvettes. Oh, you were both in the system, but you weren't quite caught up yet. Wow, I was just very lucky. I mean, that was planned. Big brain. Smart. Me. Yes. I guess taking all this would be an easy way to get some points, but what I'm going to do is this, so I can take out their star bases. My second fleet's coming back, I'm going to take that. Our ground forces are basically ready. And more scandals. Speaking of trade value, I've done a terrible job collecting it. Okay, what I'm going to do is upgrade this to a star hold. This will become our new shipyard. It'll be nice and easy just to turn this into our new trade value. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm also getting the tech currently for Star Fortress, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this will be most of the world's covered just by the homeworld starbase. But eventually, when I get gateways, I can use that to make everything a lot easier. You know, the enemies have been putting up a decent amount of resistance, considering we are using the menacing ships and everything. They're not a complete pushover, which has been the case in the past, so nice to see. We retreat for now. We will return with our main fleet. Which is just corvettes. Really annoying being pushed back. That's fine. The more ships I destroy, the more menace I accrue. Ooh, saying that, we are losing a lot of health even on that fleet. Very annoying. Though honestly, I don't mind if this war doesn't end with victory, purely because I want to start warring for destruction now. This is a vassalization war, I can't speak. Oh wow, yeah, their fleets are now terrifying. Quickly capture some of these planets, please, and then we'll run away. Okay, you two, join forces. Me, stop making more ships. Should I just spam the menacing? You know what? Yeah, let's have some menacing destroyers as well being formed. That'll be fantastic. More minerals! Turns out, yep, we really do want those minerals. There we are. I am now also on the Galactic Council. I have almost no care about what's going on right now, but I'm on it. At some point I will... Ooh. Oh, I love that! It actually shows all the active modifiers here now. It didn't do that before, right? Right. I'm correct, right? Well, either way, that is fantastic. I know that you can... Yeah, the custodian, look at that. The security... Sorry, the scrutiny of a custodian ship would expose our plans for the galaxy. So we can't actually have this. But this is what I'm going to go for in a future playthrough, most likely a full playthrough, so a one-episode special where I try and become the custodian, aka the Emperor. You know, for the greater good. In this case, we're not even pretending. We are so delightfully vile. Made sure to put all our claims down, so I'm going to be grabbing this world as well. Beautiful. So yeah, so this will be our status quo. We'll grab all of this. Annoyingly not that system, which is going to look terrible, but I just can't afford it. So, yeah, with that, I will accept status quo. Lovely. You guys get back and heal up and get reinforced, and then we're going to go to war with the Alliance over here, who we have been butting headward from the start. Oh my god, they are actually equivalent to us. Yep, I am now remembering that although we are using the scaling difficulty, which starts off easier then gets harder, we are also on max difficulty on top of that, so their bonuses now are really, really, really showing, and they're becoming terrifying. Though, now we're not at war, we can start building our criminal empire once again. Okay, what gives it the most? Smuggler's Port is the only plus 50, I believe, when it comes to crime. Disinformation Center. Everything else is, yeah, tops are 40 then, so what do I want? Extra navy capacity is nice for us. Extra unity for us is great. That doesn't even produce crime, just energy. Yeah, let's go for just energy and then some minerals, I guess. No, I want another 40, so yeah, probably a little bit of research. That's what we're going with. We have loads of alloys now that we're using minerals for everything. Or navy... yeah, let's go for research. There we go. 3 of those should prop up crime a lot, even though they have 6 enforcers. Oh, no, I might not be able to bring crime here. Oh, no, someone is about to open up the L cluster. Well, do we have any... Oh, no, we have an L gate in our systems. Oh, turn on the starport now. We have 2 L gates. Oh. Poop. I didn't even consider this as a possibility. Yeah, can you just grab those, please? And you, can you go over here? I've, like, missed a million resources. That would be fantastic. Well, I'm gonna focus on protecting myself now for a little while. Kind of wish I went with what I was going for originally, which was Eternal Vigilance, but we are getting there with Prosperity, so I'll grab that next to try and protect myself in case it's one of the very, very bad events which are possible with the L gates. Please don't be a bad event. Please don't be the... I think if it's the Grey Tempest, I may just lose. I have never lost to the Grey Tempest before. Altering the humans, they are no longer unruly, but are now also able to get us more minerals. Well done, humans. A crisis has emerged. Hello there, you little parrot of death. That's gonna be fun to watch. They're over here as well, nice and far away from me, so you have fun. I kind of skipped over what this exactly is. So this is the Great Khan. This is the wrong way. This is, there we are, one of the Marauder clans waking up. Good luck to you. If there's anything you can do with that, probably. I think you can make it a focus. There we are, focus the Great Khan. But I don't care, obviously. I just really don't. You can tell the last few days has been really tough in real life on me because my brain just no online. Yeah, so we have all these fellows here who I completely forgot existed because we just took over the worlds. And guess what? You're food! Well, you're not food. You're going to be necrophaged. You're going to be us. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it is. It's great. I also just built my first clone vat. Like, I can't remember where I built it. I remember being like, aha, I can show this off. And then I don't have a clue where it is. I know it's one of the worlds. Oh, there it is. About to be built. Excellent. Me smart. If you're wondering why I'm not currently going to war, it's because I've decided that this empire here actually is fantastic for me just because of wealth generation. Although I won't get the 100% from everything, I am getting quite a lot of energy from all these worlds, which is lovely and very on theme. They're also fantastic for the espionage because I have all these really good assets here and everything, so I am being able to get a lot of points just from spamming these, which is great. But also, I do have peace treaties currently with everyone because we've been at war so much recently. I think what I should really do is release these fellows, since I think when you release them, you do have a, truce for a while. So let's see. Release you. Excellent. So I just released you, and yet I can't declare war for another almost 10 years, so I really should just release them. They are giving me some of their energy, but I am rich, and I'd rather get that cooldown started so I can go to war nice and soon. There we are, so there's the clone vats going off. With the clone vats here, which does cost a small fortune, but it is creating new life. So, I've left these, at least, purely because I do need at least one species which can have the tundra, or at least the ice worlds. So, I am going to leave you as indentured servitude. There we are, all well and good, and you can grow on the new worlds we've captured. We also have to have the livestock still, because these produce minerals, so I'm also happily growing the lithoids. Oh, that's a shame. So it looks like, yeah, the growth progress is affected by all the same things as the normal species, so it's still 307 to produce them. That's a shame, but, you know, that's alright. Just an extra 3 per month. That's very strong, but very expensive. I don't know if they live up to the hype some people had for them who told me about them, but they do seem good. I think we'll have to test them more. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a matter of testing them more, and then I'll come to a better understanding, I'm sure. Maybe. Potentially. What is this? Crisis beacon. Lure a crisis faction fleet towards the capital. Whoa! We can move the horde towards a capital of our choosing if we can get it to work. They say that to escape any rampaging beast, you don't need to outrun it, just whoever you're with. A few tempting lures towards our target capital ought to help too. Interesting. Very interesting. It's provocation and technology. Well, we have a tech asset over here. Oh, that's a lot of energy it's going to cost, but I mean, we have to find out. I was just about to do the armed privateers one, since I want to see what that does, but I care about this so much more. Begin the process. Maybe I can arm privateers over here to annoy you. Oh, I can't yet afford it. That's a shame. How about you? Good enough. Oh, though we have no leaders which are good with that. Let's try and get some more assets. We don't really have enough here to reliably do anything. Yeah, same with you. Now, I do realise I am basically bringing the enemy towards us by doing this, but I mean, I've got to. I just have to. How can I not? Oh, the truces are... Okay, so I've been a bit of an idiot, and I'm sure some of you have pointed this out. It turns out some of the truces had already worn off, but I was just waiting around doing nothing because I still have branch offices there as well. I knew that was a problem, I just didn't see everything else drop. I do kind of dislike that. I don't see why I would need to close branch offices if I wanted to go to war as the criminals. I really don't, but sure. I guess it is our people. Is that all of yours? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is going to be wipe them out. So I want the fleet in fighting position first. Not more sanctions. They keep on voting in sanctions. It's going to be really annoying to be in breach of galactic law soon. So do I really want Eternal Vigilance? So Eternal Vigilance, the second level of Engineered Evolutions, that's 2. Then we are probably going to want... I mean, Voidborn would be cool. But I think Galactic Wonders or Arcology Project, those 3, I think are going to be necessary. We are going to really try and high roll the late game here. So I do think we are going to grab Eternal Vigilance because we have so many choke points to try and defend, and yeah, we're going to need to be very defensive when the whole galaxy starts hating us soon. So I think that's the right call. It's a lot of investment into star bases, but I think it's worth it. Speaking of which, yeah, needs a new choke point here. Well, we're going to kill them soon enough, so... Yeah, all our choke points are going to be moved as we start to actually invade other people. Again, my original plan was to stay small and evil, and vassalize, but it doesn't seem to be the way. I'm just loving having criminal heritage, even if it's not the best civic, and... I'm going to have to swap, aren't I? I don't want to, though. I like Megacorps. Our population growth is so slow now. Yeah, they've all got that 314 ticks to actually get a new pop. I don't know how I feel about the new population growth system. I really don't. I think I like it, but I wish it was explained a bit more in-game. I was making a lot of wrong assumptions early on. That's why I didn't really talk about it much. And I'm still not talking about it now, so I'm not going to pretend to fully understand it. What I need to do is watch one of Aspec's videos or something to actually fully understand. But I don't like that. I like to get my information from the games itself. It's just how I kind of learn. I don't learn very well from people telling me how things work or lectures and such. It was the same way in university. That's why I've got like 3 awards for practical work, because I am bloody good with poisons. I mean, biological stuff. But I struggled in the in other aspects, especially early on. I got better over time, but yeah, the whole point I'm trying to say is I learn a lot better from doing rather than being taught. This empire is declaring war on me as well. I'm not too scared since our major star fortress is about to go up, so that's fine. So then going to war to wipe them out, I'm assuming this is going to be the exact same as if you have a Colossus. So we just take everything as we go. Yeah, the active war goal is insane. So who exactly are we at war with right now? Or pretty much everyone again. We're also at war with the Confederation, that's over there, and the States. Okay, good, so they all are attacking from the same side. I don't have a starbase up here yet, do I? Oh, no. Well, I'm done. Just rush them, obliterate their fleets. This starbase will be up soon. I have too many starbases, it's costing a fortune. But I need them all, is the problem. Okay, go straight after their capital. Excellent. Despite their recent attempts at unity, the Horde have proven an uncomplicated prey to bait in anger. Our team worked hard to antagonize one admiral in particular, whose boiling rage is now being directed at faster than light speeds towards their capital. Fantastic. I wish I got more menace per one of these, but there we go. So now apparently one of their fleets is going right for this capital, weakening a potential future hostile.
Construction venture completed.
Lovely. Wait, did we just destroy the starbase? We're not taking it over, we are actually destroying it. Oh my god, that's brutal. Yes, that is what I wanted to see today. I've had a bad few weeks now, let's make their whole lives suffer. Didn't expect it to be actually destroy a starbase. Oh my god, it is as well. I'm obliterating them from existence. Oh yeah, destroy starbase, it's an objective. I was a little bit confused about that. I just thought if you get a Colossus that becomes a... Oh, that is wonderful. That is so good. Guys, take up their fleet. Oh no, their fleets are trying to go over here. That's really annoying, but we'll just destroy everything on the way, and I'll start making stuff in the background to defend. Yeah, give me loads of minerals. And then loads of menacing corvettes. They can rush there really quickly. They are super fast, and it only takes 14 days to make one at the moment. Oh, I love this DLC. If you don't mind me, lads, just barging on through. Oh, I can't... That's so annoying. Because this is a nebula, I can't go in there. My scanners can't recognize it. That is really irritating. Science vessel. Move. There's their 4K fleet. There was their 4K fleet. Our economy isn't looking great right now, partially because of our star bases. We just have too many of them. They're costing me a fortune because of it. Plus 100% upkeep. I might just need to sacrifice some of these L-Gate ones. They haven't opened the L-Gate yet, and I'll just have to... Yeah, I'm just going to have to hope... Boop. Just going to have to hope that we're going to be strong enough to deal with them if they arrive. Simple as that. The first enemy empire has submitted to the Horde. Still haven't seen the enemy's fleet yet, though, which is kind of annoying. I'm hoping it gets there. I guess it is quite far away. There is a chance it just dies on the way. And all over here, we are just taking out system after system. No, once again, not allowed in there. Bad. Good. The science vessel managed to grab a few of these systems, but then got killed by a fleet. Oh, there's a fleet there, but our fleets are about to make it. There's our reinforcements. I don't think I will be able to completely destroy them this run, because I was completely unaware of the whole nebula problem being here, but we are going to really hurt them. I mean, they're going to be sore. Oh no, they got the station back. When did they do that? Oh, I guess the station does reappear because there's a world above it, so in that case now I can just go from world to world. That's fine. Ooh, hidden worlds. Fantastic. That's a lovely archaeology event. Archaeology. There we go. The world is now under my control. Once again, it's an alpine world. Soon, though, I will be able to change my main species so that I can actually inhabit these worlds. Still, though, for now, necrophage. Actually, can I do that yet? Oh, I can. Fantastic. So once I'm done with this, I can. It's a lot of. It's very tedious, but I can go ahead and micromanage every world so that all of the Lathir on those worlds are the correct type. Kind of wish I went with turning everyone into cyborgs or something now, because that would be easier, but hey-ho. Ooh, I was not paying attention. I'm about to lose a lot of my fleet. Remember, these were equivalent to us in the first place. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. More corvettes! I can now make battleships, which are very blocky. And they are carriers. In fact, I'm going to double that. Ooh, that looks better with the extra blue there. We are so behind on tech. When the actual endgame crisis gets here, I may be doomed. It's been really different playing with this new patch. I am having to relearn a lot, and I think I'm a bit behind because of it. Get some more gas. Ooh, we just ran out of gas as well, so that was a good call to look at that. There we are, so we can start using our alloys and actually get some proper fleets together other than just Corvette spam. Speaking of which, there you are. They're heading towards us anyway. In that case, just keep on finishing off everything you can. Oh, I am a dum-dum. Again, my brain at the moment is just offlining. So, thankfully with the necrophage, if you necrophage on a world, for instance, which is alpine, your new necrophaged populations will have that preference. So, I don't have to do any micromanaging at all. We just have Lathir now already here. Sadly, Repugnant looks like they're going with one of the older designs, but I'll fix that. But that's great, so we're instantly getting them working. Right now, our economy is in shambles because we have worlds which are costing us a lot and not giving us anything until the necrophaging process is finished. Also, I am grabbing a lot of these debris, and yeah, well, the bits of debris, I should say. And we are getting quite a lot of free research out of it, so I'm very happy with that indeed. Okay, can all of you move here, please? And I'll split you all up in a second, but this is great. There's a 7k fleet moving around somewhere here, so I'm just getting this little fleet to move here and just destroy these little star bases. The major fleet is on its way, now with the battleships. Over here, we're just slowly destroying things. Oh, one more world. Fantastic. Let's make sure it's all going according to plan. Yes, it is. Lots of halls of I've just realised, me putting down those corporate facilities is why they built all the halls of judgment, which is why they have so many armies. I literally made it more difficult for myself. Oh my god, always cost gas as well. Oh, yeah. Don't know what to do about that. We need the tech so we can start actually producing gas and everything. Currently, alloys and volatile motes and a little bit dark matter is what's floating our economy. It's not looking good. It will be better, though. Once these worlds are up and running, and what I can do is start converting them to start producing what we actually want. So, yeah, that's the plan at least. What do I want though? I'm not actually looking for something specific, I'm just looking at this and hoping for something. Yeah, I think we need more industrial districts, just more mining districts, just more base resources, and then more tech as well, but we'll see once all the other worlds start balancing out. Most of the worlds over here now have fell to our might. We're starting to build up some star bases to remove some of this border gore. Oh, looks like we're about to see what happens when they take out one of our stations. Or maybe not. I think my fleet's going to make it in time. This fleet's almost faded, but that's fine as well. God, we have so many down here. All the bits of tech we've stolen. I need to finish those off. Again, learning a lot at the moment. This will be one more world. How close are we to the crisis? Whoa! We have got really close from this. Well, we have destroyed a lot of ships, we have assimilated a lot of people, and we have destroyed everything. Oh, okay, so this was actually the Become the Crisis event. Let's read this. Fuel from another world. There is no longer any doubt that the very act of successfully expanding our empire is infused with the strange energies of the Shroud. Energies that boost and hone both mind and matter in our reality. If these are effects the Shroud can bestow, while still separated from our reality, then imagine what godlike potential the Lathir species could gain if the two dimensions were merged. I'm thinking very good things. Yes, the hidden world is finished, so we can now get the Oracle. Hello, Oracle. How you doing? Extra admin cap would be fantastic, but you know what? I really, really want that governor. It's such a good governor. So we now have the Oracle. I do apologize for skipping all of this. There's so much other stuff to go through. Yeah, look at that. 20% extra unity, less crime, plus 10 stability. Although it is minus 10% on all research, the extra stability actually makes up for that by itself. So you don't really see a drop in tech. You just see that kind of staying stagnant, whereas everything else will go up. Look, suddenly all of our resources are going to look, yeah, just utterly magnificent. Really need to focus on consumer goods now, though. I'm tempted to swap our trade policy to consumer benefits. Might do that, we'll see. Balancing our worlds really has to wait, though, until this war is over. And we have won it. Ah, I missed having Strikecraft. There we are. And with that, we can start bombarding the worlds. Now, the thing is, we do actually have access to a new type of bombardment, which is the Armageddon bombardment, which can actually kill the entire world. But we are going to get more points by raiding instead. Stealing the people to weaken the armies, since most of my armies are over here. Which actually, I don't really need them over here anymore, do I? Yeah, make your way. Oof. Wait, how can you... Interesting. Can I also... Oh, I must have discovered enough of it. Wait, that's the nebula, though. I don't understand this anymore. Either way, let's take over everything. Oh, you might go away now.
A study has been completed.
So, the Horde is here. And that's terrifying. Thankfully, we do have our star bases, which are looking pretty ferocious. And now I'm going to build lots and lots and lots and lots of defense platforms, hence why my alloys suddenly vanished. I'm hoping these are the final worlds they have, because I'm about to take them over. Yeah, that's it, really. Hopefully we can destroy the Alliance. The other enemies are about to attack us, but my main fleet is moving in to defend, and that'll be fine. I'll just lose, like, one station, I think. This is actually remarkably difficult. The Prime Sovereignty. A great change is coming. The Lathirian infiltrators is on the verge of realising our supreme goal. Each and every Lathir feel it within every fibre of our being. Our destiny is at hand. Our experience, nay, our very history of forceful expansion still rewards us with new ways to subjugate our enemies and usurp control of a galaxy in turmoil. Surely those who dare stand against us must see the futility of their whimpering efforts. One after another, they will yield. So we are now at level 4 Menace. Only one left, though it is another full 5,000 to get there. So what do we get? We get the new menacing cruiser. We get ship weapon damage plus 50%. Okay, well that is insane. And we get loads more tracking on the destroyers. But seriously, 50% extra ship damage? That's insanely good. Whoa, yeah, that is something beautiful. That is something truly, truly beautiful. So let's have a quick look-see then at our new cruisers. Yeah, proper marauder there, look. Made mostly of rock. I only got one version, sadly, not with Strikecraft, but still, very nice. So these are all mediums. These are also mediums. You get 6 of those versus the normal cruisers 8. This time I'm definitely checking twice. Yep. You get 1 large weapon, 2 mediums, and 2 smalls. This time around, I don't think the difference is too extreme. But of course, once again, they are made of minerals, which is fantastic. And it seems like the new ones, these also do come with more hull points by default. And they're super, 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 super cheap. Like, much cheaper than their cruiser equivalent. Very cool. Can't wait to see the battleships. I'm assuming... Ooh, actually no, I need the other ground forces to get there first. Before I can invade that, because they still have an army. Just swap over to Armageddon. Just plaster it with explosives. The Great Khan has failed, but they have been massively successful in their lifetime. Well done. Of course, you can't get past our citadels. They are now very, very powerful. Well, they're not actually citadels yet, but I like calling them citadels, okay? Oh no, a fleet just got there. That is so irritating. Okay, you're doing this. You're going to defend. That's fine. It's going to be a very minor nuisance. Bombard faster. Oh, good. You've already kind of done the job. Invasion, go! Here's hoping that's our last world, which will then annihilate them. We'll lose out on a little bit of menace because we're not going to take out these stations individually, but this should be it. There we are, the end of the alliance. Wonderful. The Horde and the Alliance here fighting. That's interesting. Okay, so destroy worlds, obviously we haven't done yet. Oh! Armageddon Bombardment will give you the 100 there. Okay. Conquering is still better though, but if I ever just want to bombard worlds, I can. Destroy empires, you get 100. It's not much, but it's a nice little extra on top of everything else. Why are your fleet still here? Oh, it's not your fleet, it's the Confederation's fleets. Okay. You need to get rid of all you then as soon as possible. You heal up. You just continue grabbing every system you can, same with you. Right now I'm not actually building any of the mining stations and such, I'm just grabbing everything. Any chance I can status quo some of these? Okay, not this one just yet though, because I do want to finish off that. So this is the one I was just doing, the destroy. Okay, I'm going to status quo that to finish that off. Yeah, because I want to focus on other wars for now. Don't want to status quo this one just yet, otherwise I'll lose some systems. And this one I think I can safely ignore as well. Yep. So these wars are kind of useless to us because I can't destroy their stations and everything or take over their worlds. So I don't want to be in them, in those wars. I want to be the aggressor so I can activate the whole I will destroy everything. Ha 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 ha. So if we're not doing that, then there's no ha 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 and everyone is upset. Well, at least I'm upset anyway. Ugh, we need more resources, just desperately. To keep the economy going, I had to sell all of the relics I got from the event over here, which was such a shame, and that was the last of them just then. Yeah, it's going to take a while before we're back on our feet completely. We're still more than capable of warring, we have all our ships ready, just... everything's so expensive. Oh, the Horde splinters. Okay, that's great. Absolutely great. So they're no longer a major threat then. Let's get rid of these. Now we can stop this war. Okay, we lost a lot of ships, but that should, yeah, let us status quo. And we're okay to do that? Yep, good. Let's get you home, shall we?
A study has
Okay, for once, in a very long time, we are at peace. Now I can focus on getting everything back in order, then we will most likely go to war again. In the meantime, though, I'm going to spend all this influence I've been saving up for this very purpose, so I can grab all of these systems, because there are so many of them now up for grabs. And that's a lot of resources in space, lots of minerals, lots of energy, research, all stuff I desperately need. Yeah, we have 2 construction ships over there. We have 2 over here. We could send a 3rd. You know what? Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just to make sure we get as much as possible. So much has happened. The infiltrators are now just devouring. No. So with that, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video. That was incredibly stressful. We just about managed to get through it, and now it's looking like true war is our main goal. We are definitely going to get to the maximum menace before we kill everyone, which is great for us. I was actually a little bit concerned about that, but yet we are already at 5.5. Yeah, almost at 5.5 thousand, which is fantastic. We now have Galactic Nemesis, and we're about to reach Existential Threat, which is less ship upkeep. Our menacing cruisers have more hull points. We can get the Star Eater, and I think, yep, we can rip apart the barriers that exist between this world and the Shroud. So, if you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next episode, just more glorious warfare and expanding, in a really interesting way. Thank you for watching, have a lovely day, do take care, goodbye.